Guys, are you ready to see my brand new car? Sorry for the clickbait voice. Yep, it's my McLaren 720S. Just came back from Germany. We sent it to get an oil check, brakes check, everything, because in Romania we don't have a McLaren service. So every time I need to service this car, I have to send it to Germany. This cost me 4,000 euros just to take it and bring it back, but it was supposed to come back. As you can see, this is for two cars. It was supposed to come back with my brand new supercar, my Aston Martin. They were supposed to bring it back with this car as well, but they had some issues there, some paperwork, whatever. Here's a picture of both cars next to each other. If you're not in the Telegram channel, make sure you check the link in the bio down below. Already posted about the Aston, everything. Can't wait to shoot a video when it comes and review the car basically. But yeah, it is a pain in the ass, honestly, sending a car to Germany. Like, the trip cost me 4K. Oil change was like 3 point something K. This is something about anyone that's planning on owning multiple supercars. So this was 7K to get the oil change and get it sent and come back. The euros cost me 5K a couple of days ago for oil change, blah, 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 whatever. This car is gonna cost also, I don't know, maybe 4K because it's a V12. Who knows? So this is euros, McLaren, Rolls, 3 cars. For the Ferrari, I don't have to pay for the oil change because it's under warranty. The warranty does that for me. Porsche and Aston. It's too many cars, bro. It's also a pain in the ass because when I took the euros to do the oil change, the guys at Lamborghini were like, "Do you even drive the car, bro?" I was like, I have 6, so I kind of alternate one day with this, one day with that, blah, blah, blah. And he said it's kind of not worth it for me to own 6 because if you calculate maintenance, oil change, insurance, gas, all of this bullshit, but who the fuck cares? What is up, boys? Decided to do this quick lesson, story time video, whatever you want to call it, to talk about something that happened to me 3 days ago. I believe it was one day before Christmas. So, was a training session, same old, had a very hard, long training session, 2-hour training session, and I decided to order some food, but not for delivery, ordered it for pickup. So I can basically go to the mall, right next to my house, pick up the food, go home and eat. Because if I wanted to order it for delivery, it would have took a lot more time. Ordered the food, went straight to the mall, took like 40 minutes to get there. So in my mind was like, the food must be already ready. And bear in mind, I was dressed basically in sweatpants, a bit sweaty after training. I wasn't in any way dressed in a way that's presentable, I would say, or looking fresh. I was basically, after a training session, going to get my food and to get straight home and eat. I get there, there was a queue of like 3 people, but I went directly to the cashier, told the woman that I have an order online, and then I feel someone grab me by the jacket like this and pull me down. And then I look, and it was this 38, 39-year-old Karen lookalike with glasses and a little boy, 4 or 5-year-old boy. She grabs me by my jacket and she tells me, "Don't you see that there's a line?" And I said, like, I did this, said, "Excuse me, lady, please don't touch me. This is 1. 2, yeah, I see there's a line, but I ordered food online." She says, "I don't care, stay in line." I looked at the lady like this and was like, okay. And then I basically waited for my food, because why would I stay in line to order when I already ordered online? I just have to pick up the food. It was even paid for as well. And then a couple of seconds passed. I didn't move. I was just waiting for my food. The woman looks at me again and she's like, "Are you deaf?" stay in line. And then basically I didn't move, just stayed waiting for my food. And then she looks at the woman that was putting food and she's like, these delivery boys need to learn how to respect people. What? First thing that shocked me is that she thought I was a delivery boy. I used to be delivery boy before. Anyone that watched my vlogs, watched my podcasts, knows my story. I used to be delivery boy basically before. I wouldn't say I felt offended, but just the way she was talking and basically making me feel inferior pissed me off. I kept my calm. I looked at her son and I pulled out this key from my pocket, which is the Ferrari key for the car right there. I pulled out the key. I showed it to her son, 4 or 5-year-old boy. I told him, can you please tell your mother what car is this? He looked at his mother and he said, Mom, it's a Ferrari. Then I looked at the kid, told him, if you ever want to own a car like this, you should never, ever treat people the same way your mother treats them. The mother was shocked. She couldn't understand, like, how does this delivery boy have a Ferrari, blah, blah, blah. She didn't say a word. She was just shocked, but I can imagine the ideas inside her head. I waited for my food, took my food, went back home. It just pissed me off because it was one day before Christmas. Even though I don't celebrate Christmas, I live in a Christian country and everyone here celebrates Christmas. Everyone here, when it's Christmas, everyone should be happy. Everyone should be in a good mood. Another little story that happened to me as well, and I would like to share with you guys, is one time I was in a supermarket. I believe this was 2 weeks ago. I was in a supermarket. There was a long queue. I was waiting in line. And then a lady comes and she wanted to cut the queue, but she was pregnant. She was, I believe, 7 or 8 months, because her belly was this big and you can see that she was very tired. And legally speaking, the law says that elder people, pregnant women, they have the right to cut the queue and just to pass. This is the law. I wasn't the first in line. I think I was the 4th or the 5th, but she went to the first guy in line. She asked him extremely nicely and politely. It was this fat, tall guy. He was like, hey, sir, can you please let me pass? My back is hurting me. I'm pregnant. And the guy basically looked at her and he told her, it isn't my fault that you like to fuck without a condom. Was it my fault that you're pregnant? Not gonna let you pass. I didn't interfere. I feel bad that I didn't interfere. I mean, then the guy behind him let her basically take his spot at the queue. If she would have taken my spot, I was the 5th in line, so it wouldn't have helped her that much. But it shows you that there are very bad people everywhere. I honestly blame the finances, because these people must have issues at home, frustrations, divorce, child trauma. I don't know, who the fuck cares? In my mind, I think it always resonates to finances, because if you have big ass house, supercars, life is good. You know, you have money, you don't care about these small little issues, these small details that, I don't want to sound rude, but it's what poor people argue over. Oh, a spot at the queue, or oh, who gets to order food first. This is poor people arguments, you know. Decided, boys, to start first day of 2025 by washing my McLaren. Same thing that I did last year, January 2024. I do this just to remind myself that I basically started from the bottom, and look at me right now. I never let the money basically change the person I was before the money. I still have no issue whatsoever washing my cars. I love washing my cars because I worked very hard to get them, and yeah. By the way, boys, before we start talking about the New Year resolution, anyone watching this, I would recommend you to watch till the end, because we're going to have a very big surprise that we're going to reveal at the end of this video. New year, new me. Isn't this what everyone likes to say? Isn't this what everyone's used to saying, by the way? I want to take this moment to talk to you guys about New Year resolution, what everyone likes to call it. This is the day, 1st of January, that everyone likes to set their goals, say what I'm going to do this year I'm going to do this year I'm going to do that, I'm going to go to the gym, I'm going to make millions, blah, 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 but no one ends up doing shit. Why I want to talk about this is because I feel like there's a misconception when it comes to New Year resolution. I'm the type of person that I don't like to do yearly plans as if this year I'm going to do this year I'm going to do that. I believe more in what I'm going to do today, what I'm going to do tomorrow, what plans I have for next week, and in the worst case scenario, what plan I have for next month. This is how I see the best way of planning and strategizing and knowing how to put your shit together. Ask yourself, how many people do you know that said about 2024 that this is going to be my year? This is going to be the year I'm going to buy a supercar. This is going to be the year I'm going to do this. This is going to be the year I'm going to do that. Genuinely think and ask yourself how many people sat there and talked about how 2024 is going to be their big break and nothing happened. My message with this vlog is I don't want this to be an issue for people for 2025. How I see this is this whole Happy New Year, new me bullshit is basically a way to comfort your own soul, to feel like you're actually doing something, to feel motivated. Yeah, today is the 1st of January. I'm gonna go to the gym, I'm gonna start working, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. And then 2nd of January starts or 3rd of January starts and you don't do shit. You go back to your normal habits, I would say. One way to avoid this and to not put yourself in a position where this thing happens on repeat is basically doing daily plans or weekly plans or monthly plans. Yearly plans, like a year is too much, bro. A year is 12 months. You can't plan your next year in one day, but you can plan your next day, you can plan your next week, or you can plan your next month. Let me give you guys an example about my 2025 plans, I would say. For anyone that doesn't know or is not following me on my Telegram channel or on my Instagram, I'm going to be fighting on the 5th of April in Dubai, the Pearl Arena. I'm going to be on the main card. It's going to be my pro debut. This is one of my plans for 2025, basically knocking the fuck out of the guy that's going to stand in front of me. What's honestly exciting me the most is that I'm going to also vlog the whole prep. Right now, a lot of the people that are going to participate in this event, everyone waited for the 1st of January to start their prep, to start camp, whatever, get ready for the fight. I've been in camp for 2 years, training each and every day, not missing a day of gym, doing everything correctly, not fucking around, doing all my reps the way they should be, getting everything done. So when I went and asked my trainer, what are we going to do this training camp, or when are we going to start this training camp? His response was, bro, you've already been in 2 years training camp. The only different thing we're gonna do this year is focus more on cardio, endurance, diet, to have a more intense diet, prep for the fight, and that's it. This automatically puts me ahead of my opponent, way ahead, because if you're waiting for the 1st of January to do something with your life, doesn't matter if it's for money, fitness, whatever, you're basically starting the race with everyone else, because everyone's gonna start on the 1st of January. But if you are starting way ahead, then you have a head start. You have a lot bigger chances to do something significant with your life. And yeah, for my 2025 is going to be the fight. This is going to be my main focus, I would say right now. This is where I'm putting most of my energy, because my business is on autopilot. I have my staff that takes care of everything. Money is going well. So my main concern right now is to go on April, April the 5th, show up, beat the fuck out of my opponent. I'm actually visioning a first round knockout, either a first round or a second round knockout. I don't want the fight to go to distance. This is my pro debut, my first ever pro fight, so I need to make a statement. Everyone watching this is going to witness with your own eyes throughout the vlogs, because we're planning on shredding down 2-3 kilograms of fat, putting on muscle as well. So you guys are gonna see the level of dedication I would say someone like me has, because in the business I'm in, or in online business in general, it's very, very, very rare to find someone that is fully dedicated to his business, managed to achieve very high levels of success when it comes to money, supercars, connections, whatever, and at the same time is also doing something when it comes to sports on a professional level. And I would say this is all about dedication, all about hard work. Hopefully this video motivated a lot of you guys to do the same, and Happy New Year. Boys, we talked about the surprise at the end of the video. Here it is. This is how I'm planning to start 2025, with a big bang for everyone. Anyone that knows me or has been following me for a while knows that I'm not a fan of Mercedes. I'm not a fan of the G-Wagon. I hate this car. I don't like this car. But the reason we have this car right here, G63 AMG, in this video is because one lucky subscriber is going to win this car right here. And as you guys can see, Polish number plates. We still didn't register it in Romania. It's waiting for the brand new winner. How you can participate in this giveaway is basically liking the video, commenting 2025, and being a subscriber to this channel. The moment we hit 10,000 subscribers, I'm going to do a live video where I'll pick a lucky winner to win this G63 AMG. No, boys, what I did not imagine. In my head, I thought they're gonna fit. Like the G63, the 718, the 720S, the Euros, the Rolls, and the Ferrari. But I don't know how I'm gonna make them fit. I think we can move the G63 here, but then I can't go out with the Ferrari. I think, boys, it's time for a new house. Let me know. I'm going to extend this giveaway on Telegram as well, boys. If you want to win this okay-ish car, I'm not a big fan of a G63. I don't think, boys, there's a better way to start this year than with a very nice giveaway for everyone watching us. Based on the views and the analytics of this channel, we have a shit ton of views, but we don't have many subscribers. So most of you guys watching this are not even subscribed to this channel, and I believe this is a very good way to get the numbers up, get the message, spread the message as fast as possible. And again, Happy New Year, boys. Hopefully the winner of this car actually deserves it, and see you, boys, next vlog.